Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the AMX 1357. It's a Tier 7 French light tank with an autoloader. It's also on the Eastbourne of Airfield and it's under the command of Jamie 2006 of FILO. Okay, game on. Well, the AMX 13-ton tank did have a number of guns applied to it, including the 75mm, the 90mm and of course the 105mm. But they never actually made a version with the 57mm gun, and that's what you're looking at. I call mine the murder kitten, mainly because it's absolutely lethal if you allow somebody with one of these to get near to you and then death circle you, because you keep punching in that 57mm round, which is incredibly good at penetrating the enemy. It is a light tank, Tier 7. It's got an autoloader with 8 shells, and they're each capable of firing or doing 90 alpha and penetrating 143mm of armor, and it goes up to 195mm of armor if you use the APCR. Now the problem is that's not enough to take out an enemy tank with one clip. You need more than one clip to do that, and of course if you get seen by the enemy, because it's a light tank, you will more than likely lose a lot of hit points as a result. He's trying to use the bush mechanic at the moment, and he's nicely concealed himself, and now he can unleash on these enemy tanks, and they can't see him. They know shells are coming from over here, but they don't know precisely where it's coming from, because they can't see the tank that's doing the damage. One more shell, and he fires it in, and then hides close next to the rock, just in case any shells come back. And somebody's firing in this direction, because we just saw bits of rock fly off the rock he's next to. Reload time is 15 seconds, I believe, and it's about 1 second between each shot. Okay, he's backing up because there's an enemy tank nearby, a T-49, but he's backed up enough now that the enemy can't see him, and neither can, well, they can't see him, and he's about to use the bush mechanic. Lovely, gets a shot into the 53 TP. Only one so far. Now that leopard looks like he's looking in this direction, so he's going back to the 53 TP. Fired 2 rounds into him, tried 1 on the leopard, and he's hit the leopard again, going for the 53 TP. Oh, he set him alight! And he's now hugging the rock for his reload. Now neither the T-49 or the enemy could actually see where he was, not the enemy tanks. His sixth sense didn't go off. Okay, he's loaded again with another clip. He's still using standard ammunition. He backs up to use the bush mechanic and then starts unloading into the Tiger 2, who's very upset, you can tell, and it looks like he's pointing the gun in this general direction. He's now going for the Progetto, and there's his last shell, so now he needs to reload. Another 15 seconds, hugs the rock again. Oh, there goes the Tiger. Okay, he's backing up to use it on the T-25 too. Nicely done. Next shot in. Can he get the kill? Yes! He's firing blind shots there at the Progetto. And now he's into reload again. The Progetto was just killed by the T-25 too. Okay, well he's still reloading, but he's actually now gone mobile and the enemy has spotted him. In fact, the tank that spotted him, I think, is that Yank Tiger over there. Oh, he drove straight into the rock. He wasn't watching where he was going. But now he can have a go at that Yank Tiger, even in the open. The Yank Tiger's not looking at him, so he can shoot these rounds right into the rear of that Yank Tiger. Hopefully he'll get a fire. And the Yank Tiger goes down, but unfortunately he does take a round from the GW Panther. And the T-49 was coming in for the kill, but he got taken out by our Progetto. Now he did lose 2 crew members with that hit by the GW Panther, and he's waiting here just a moment to go unspotted, and now he can move. He's got another full clip ready to go, and this time it's APCR. It's a very quick tank. It's only 13 tons in weight. In fact, the AMX 13-ton series of tanks was actually very, very light, very quick because they were light, and that meant that they have very little armour. He's locked onto that IKV, and he's now just hitting him and gets the kill. There's an enemy tank over there, 45 TP. He's going to fire the rest of the shells into that guy, and now he needs to get into cover. Oh, the 45 TP fired one back, but missed. He's now going to stay here just to reload. And that's it. The game's over. Oh my God, look at the hole made by that GW Panther. That was a big hole. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. It's an ace tanker for Jamie, 2006 of FILO in the AMX 1357. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In that one he got 9. He got a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points for his own vehicle. And he got a Confederate medal as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. And you can see he did hit a number of enemy tanks in that game. If we look at the team score, we can see that he is right at the top of the table. He did the most damage in the game, but no high caliber on this occasion. 3,635 hit points of damage. Yep, only the Confederate. The next high scorer was in fact the Chrysler KGF, 2,358 hit points of damage to him. And after that, it was the Jag Tiger with 2,278 hit points. When it came to kills though, it was the Progetto who did the best with 3 kills, and the IKV-90B that he killed, he got 3 kills as well. 2 kills for the EBR, the Leopard prototype, and for Jamie as well as the Chrysler K, and there was nobody on the enemy team who managed to get more than 1 kill except that IKV. When it came to base XP though, it was Jamie right at the top with 1,536, and that's why he's got an ace tanker. He was spotting the enemy as well as shooting at them. He managed to get the highest base XP, the only player over 1,000. 971 went to the Chrysler K, 849 went to the Progetto. Jamie fired 46 rounds in that game, got 42 direct hits and 40 penetrations, very good accuracy. Damage of 3,635 hit points, of which 985 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, it was a penetration, and that was from the GW Panther. 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed, and 876 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 68,641 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away a profit of 49,582 credits, even after using so many APCR rounds in that third clip. 1,536 experience points, yes it is, times 2 for the first victory, 4,608 from personal missions payout, and 461 for this being a premium vehicle. He took away 9,677 experience points altogether. So the Murder Kitten, the AMX 1357, I think it's a very good machine. It really is careful. You have to be careful though, because the armor piercing rounds aren't as good at penetrating the targets as the APCR. If you use the APCR, you will burn a lot of credits and you might not make a profit in the game. But if you use exclusively the AP, you might not penetrate all your shots, and as a consequence, you might leave an enemy on a few hit points after you've completed your magazine and you're empty and reloading for the next 15 seconds, which allows your enemy possibly to get 2 shots into you to finish you off before you can reload and finish him off. So you need to be a little careful about how you mix your shells, which clips you have as APCR and which as AP, and try not to fire nothing but APCR, because if you do, you'll make a loss on the game. But if you fire nothing but AP, you might not survive the battle. So you need to work out which is which. Jamie worked it out fine, and he did survive the battle. Only 2 clips of, I think it was actually maybe 3 clips of AP to start with, and then 1 clip of APCR right at the end. But it worked out okay. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel please, and thanks for watching.